So, third key takeaway. Hope this is all audible. You can all hear me. I can't even see you at the moment. It is quite a strange thing, isn't it, to just talk at your computer. Okay, so I've got a thumbs up. That's good. So look at this little love here. That's what it feels like, isn't it? To try and get your ideas and your words on paper sometimes feels like that. And I hold this little lad in my head. I mean, I think probably he's a bit younger than secondary age, but we've all got young people like that for whom putting ideas on paper is really difficult. They can tell you, they can say it, but getting it on paper is hard. And a good oracy curriculum has to look at the process of turning talk into writing. And a good vocabulary curriculum, a good vocabulary project has got to look at what does it look like to take that vocabulary and turn it into a written outcome, because that's the medium by which we're all assessed, especially now as they've taken all the speaking, listening elements away. But really, this is how we're assessed. So oral rehearsal really is helpful for us. The wonderful Debbie Myhill tells us it reduces cognitive load, helps us hear our own writing, because we can practice nuggets of it. We can capture the best bits. We can capture a metaphor that we loved. We could capture a particular subordinate clause that we wanted to start that particular sentence with. We can capture key verbs and improve them. And it's a much more relaxed introduction to the writing process. It's much safer. It really helps our young people feel successful before they've written something down. Robin Alexander from University of Cambridge, who's part of the all-party oracy group, parliamentary group, he, in a paper in 2018, said that actually when it comes to oracy, the teacher is uniquely powerful, and that's what some of the subject of my talk will be on in the next week or so. So look out for that. But actually, isn't oral rehearsal the real essence of our craft as a teacher in the classroom? Because what we're doing is enabling and facilitating our young people to talk as well as they can, to rehearse as well as they can, and then let those ideas pour down their arm and into a pen and craft and capture that in talk and then down on paper, and then to take it from paper back into talk and to share it and to model and, up level. I hate that word, but I've never really found a better one. You know what I mean though. Enhance, improve that idea that they've had to be the best form of the idea that they've got. And oral rehearsal is crucial in that. I wrote a blog on it, and you can find it on the OUP website. But in homage to Yeats and his beautiful poem, Tread Softly Because You Tread on My Dreams, I just thought and wanted to say how courageous writing is. Don't let's lose sight of how courageous the activity of writing is. And we do need to tread softly. And the way we tread softly is through talk. And it's through being wrong in talk, because that doesn't matter, because it's gone, it's transitory, it's moved. And if we're wrong, that's how we learn. Always, that's always how we learn. And sometimes we need to remember to really encourage being wrong, because that's how we then can be right. And if we do all of that orally and capture keywords and phrases on really low stakes writing spaces like post-it notes, like mini whiteboards, like writing on the tables, it does come off, then that's safe. A little rough book that nobody looks at. That's my middle ground. That's my conduit between talk and writing, is that safe space where it doesn't matter, it's low stakes. So oral rehearsal, a kinder way into writing, especially now when we've got everybody back in school. So this is just one of the many things that Voice 21 provide. So do have a look. This is one of those ideas about how you might want to build into a talk group environment. You could use some of these roles in terms of drama, as that Socratic idea of an observer looking at what's going on. But they have plethora of ideas for you to look at how you really encourage dialogic talk that is very specific and very focused on the task and what you want to pull out of that task. So you might have an instigator and a prober, you know, you might just have a challenger, but have a look at the Voice 21 site because there's a lot there. There's also a whole collection of webinars that I ran in the summer and autumn of 2020, and one of them is on oral rehearsal. So if you are interested in this in particular, then have a look at that webinar. It's on Know UP's website.